here. How's everyone doing? Welcome back. Yes, nice day. No sun, still warm. So just going out for a walk and taking a break on a hectic day. It's a journey, but we get there in the end. We'll prosper in the end. So just keep doing it until you get it. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Nice little place. Yeah, I was reading about this mandatory what do you call it? Mandatory vaccine measures that they're trying to implement on people. But they're not saying you're forced to take a vaccine, but they're talking about this vaccine passport that's coming into play in September. They're saying basically if you can't prove that you've taken the vaccine, you cannot enter a crowded spot like a nightclub, like a big venue. That's the stance they're taking in the UK. They might say that they're not forcing people, but that's, in a way, that's kind of like forcing people to do that. If you really wanted to go to a club or you wanted to go watch football, then you have to get vaccinated. What about the people that don't believe in that sort of thing? What about the people like me that have always taken herbal medicine? I've never been sick in my life. So am I all of a sudden going to be required to take something that I've never taken in my life, a vaccine? I've never taken a vaccine in my life, and I don't believe I need it because I've never been sick, never even caught COVID-19, and I've been tested multiple times. I've never caught it. And so, because I take measures not to get sick, to never get sick, which everyone can take, basically. But if you talk about such measures on YouTube or any other platform, your video gets blocked because it seems like no government wants people to know the secrets of living without ever getting sick. Okay, which I'm not going to share on the video right now because I don't want my video to get blocked. So if you really want to know how you can live a life of disease, like a disease-free life, you're going to have to do your own research online. Information is everywhere. It's hidden in plain sight. The stuff I'm seeing on TikTok and other platforms is crazy from around the world. In regards to vaccine passport, it's just madness. Like this, like some countries, like I know. So I was reading something like Cyprus. You can't even go shopping for food if you don't have a vaccine passport. So what's going on in Paris as well, in France? It's crazy. I believe Macron, the president of France, has implemented measures on the vaccine passport, and the French are not happy. So there's been huge demonstrations, and for some reason, the news media is not showing that. If you watch the BBC News, Sky News, they're not showing any type of demonstrations. But there's been demonstrations all over the world in major cities like London, Paris, Sydney. What's the other place? In Italy as well. I know there's been demonstrations, but it's not on the news. And it's massive demonstrations. It's not like tiny little demonstrations, but it's a whole million of people coming out demonstrating against vaccine passports and vaccinations. The governments need to understand that vaccinations are not for everyone. You cannot force people to do something they don't want to unless you have an agenda that you're not telling people. Because from as far as I can remember, going back in time, or just going back a couple of years back, the government has never ever offered to do anything for anyone, but now they're trying to offer freebies or freebies, whatever you call them, so you can get a vaccine. Sounds crazy, huh? But that's what's going on, Yeah, for everyone else who's taken the vaccine, it's good on you, huh? It's good that you've taken the vaccine, but don't push it on everyone else that doesn't want it. Yeah, people have other ways of staying healthy. All right, and if you've taken the vaccine, then why are you worrying about someone who hasn't taken it? Because they say if you've got the vaccine, then you're immune to COVID, right? Isn't that what it means? So if you are vaccinated, then you don't have to worry about someone who's not vaccinated, right? There's crazy talk as well about, I don't know what his name is. I saw him on TikTok, since they don't show these things on the news now. This guy in America, I don't know if he's the governor or he's what, coming out talking about going house to house, door to door, knocking families' doors and basically kidnapping children, basically taking people by force. They're saying if you're not going to let your children be vaccinated, they will take them to a secure place. What does that mean? What's a secure place? Is it all these camps that have been building? What is it? We want to know. So you're gonna go around taking people's children to a secure location. That's kidnapping. Yeah? I wish someone would try and take my child from me. Let's see what happens. You'd have to take me in a black bag, in a body bag. I'm telling you. You better not come knocking at my door. I'm telling you that. I can tell you right now, none of my children will get vaccinated. I'm not going to approve for any of my children to get vaccinated. It doesn't even matter what their mothers say, because I don't believe children should be vaccinated, and none of my children will be vaccinated. And that's a fact. This world seems like it's just become crazy. It's like we've moved to another realm of consciousness now. Not a good one, Seems like, I don't know, it's it's almost like the new world order right now that's going on. And it's not looking good. And I hope and pray that people will stand up, take a stand, and make sure that we don't lose our freedoms and liberties over this nonsense. I did a video before explaining why I'm not taking the vaccine. Everyone is entitled to take it if they want it. One of the main reasons I'm not taking it because it has not been approved by the CDC, and I've watched a lot of videos of these senior scientists, and they asked them one of the most important questions, like, do you believe this vaccine is safe for the public to take? And they couldn't guarantee that. So why would you want to take a chance like that with your health, basically? Yep, sitting here and saying, no, M&S, I'm saying, having a coffee, just having a coffee right there. Yeah, and so I was talking about these, what's happening right now. It's crazy. There's so much happening, but it's not being reported on the news. I don't understand it. It's a whole lot of incidents, demonstrations taking place globally. You don't see it on the news. They're keeping it silent. Wow. I believe in my immune system. I grew up in Africa. I was born in Africa, spent a quarter of my life in Africa, and most of my life here in the UK. So, and I'm never taken chemical medicine, injections whatsoever. I've always taken herbal medicine. My grandmother is what you call a sangoma in South Africa. That's a traditional healer. She's 110 years old now. She's never taken chemical medicines. So what does that tell you? She chose to live that lifestyle, of just using traditional medicine, and that's what she's always given us. When I was growing up, I remember from a young age, from the age of 3, she started cleaning our stomachs, with with herbal medicines. We just clean our stomachs every couple of months, you know, and so that definitely helped us to stay disease free. Because as you know, when your stomach is clean, you can't really. It's really difficult for a virus to survive in your body. So we stayed disease free like that, and I continued that lifestyle even here in the UK. And I know I am uh, uh, um, registered with a doctor here because when I arrived here, I developed some allergies because not because of anything to do with health problems, no, but because of my diet, I kind of like went off rail in terms of my diet. You know, I started eating meat and all that kind of stuff, and then I developed some allergies. But then I stopped. You know, and now I'm back on the plant-based diet, and my allergies are gone basically. So I've never heard of any medicine that gets rid of your gets rid of your allergies like hay fever or anything else. You got hay fever, you take one of those hay fever remedies. eh, You know, the best they can do is stop your nose from running. Nothing like healing you from hay fever because you'll still get hay fever the following year. But if you take steps and approach everything from a natural perspective, you can actually get rid of it. You know, hay fever, many other allergies as well. So I'm not going to get into it because it might render my video ineligible to be broadcast on YouTube. It's just really mind-boggling why the elite, the people on top, the pharmaceutical industry, why they don't want people to know about these healing herbs. You know, but we all know why. I'm not going to mention it. Just ask yourself this question: for the past decades, I don't know how long, marijuana has been illegal in most countries. And why do you think it was made illegal? It's legal now in most places. So if it really was that bad, why would they make it legal? So, guys, you know, after we've discussed this thing about what's going on right now, it's up to you to make a decision what you want to do. But don't don't endanger your life and your families. You know, find out as much information as you can before you do anything that you might regret later. So yeah, you need to make careful decisions because things are changing all the time. In the beginning they said that this virus came from Wuhan. That's what they said. Yeah, yeah. They said it came from Wuhan, from the markets. Now, Dr. Fauci, whatever you call him, he's investigating whether this was deliberately released. Now, see, things change all the time. Yeah. Now they're saying it could have been deliberate. The one thing I've been saying from the beginning, people thought I was crazy, but now they're saying they're investigating that. You don't want to rush and take this thing, and then 6 months from now they're going to turn around and say, "Oops, actually it causes infertility," and then it will be too late for you and your family. So you really need to be careful. But if you feel that it's safe, then go ahead and do it. You know? But what the government shouldn't do is try and force people like us to take something that we don't believe in, especially when we believe in other alternatives that we actually take at the moment. I am more of a natural remedy type of person, and so yeah, that's what I believe in, and no one should have the power to force me to take something I don't want to take, because it's my body and it's my decision. So that's all. That's what I'm saying, guys. Be careful what you put in your bodies, and make an informed and intelligent decision. All right, and take care of your family. Peace.